All right, tonight is my icebreaker, and my topic is divided into portions. Basically, one will be introduction to myself, and the second portion will be education and my family. So start with something about myself. My name is Shahzad Ahmed, and I'm married. I have two beautiful kids and one wife. Well, Ahmed sometimes gets you, so want to explain sometime. My kids, Zan, he's boy, 11-year-old. My daughter, Zoya, 8-year-old. I work for URS Corporation as a senior electrical engineer. And I'm in Tampa for last 6 years. My story began 1971 when I was born, first child in family of 8. And the country I'm from is Pakistan. After regular schooling for 10 years, I went to college. Then I went to university to complete my engineering. So I completed my electrical engineering. I graduated in 1998. Then I met my wife-to-be. She was visiting Pakistan from US, and took us a year before we decided, okay, we can get along, and then applied for the visa, and I was in the United States in 2000. I don't know if you are familiar with the immigration process, but you have to get married in 90 days when you get in fiancé visa. So that was a challenge, because once you start living together, it's a little different. And but finally, we got married within 30 days, and I got job. Oh, I missed a big part. When I came to U.S., my wife, she lived in West Virginia. Okay, that started a little bit there. That I used to watch Miami Vice, Baywatch, Highway to Heaven, Knight Rider. But when I came to West Virginia, it was kind of double culture shock. One is, I don't know, it was my English or their English. We couldn't communicate. We tried, but it was a little bit challenging. And then, first week I got my license for the driving. But the driving in Pakistan is left-hand driving. And in West Virginia, there are not too many divided roads. Most of the roads are one-way roads. So I had to keep telling every time myself, okay, keep right, keep right. Many times if somebody honks at me, then I know, okay, I'm on the wrong side. So that was one challenge, and I think my first snow, and especially, West Virginia, is quite hilly. So wrong shoes, and if you want to walk on the snow, you better have snowshoes on here. So I had few falls, and finally I got my snowshoes. Then in 2000, we went. That 3 months were a month and a half were quite interesting when I was there in West Virginia. And I saw a school bus too in the yard. So that's one interesting thing, and I was exposed to music. It was
bluegrass.
Bluegrass. Thank you very much. I didn't have my note here. Then we moved to Columbus, Ohio. Started my professional career there in 2002. My son born, Zan, and I got my PE in 2003. That was a good achievement. I went to Ohio State to do my master's. 2005, I came to Orlando for a conference. And then I realized, oh my God, there's no snow. I got to come here sometime. So I started looking aggressively to come to Orlando, or at least the area where there's no snow. And in 2006, I got a Young Engineer Award from IT organization. So that was good. And that kept me there for 2 more years. But finally in December 2007, I found a job in Tampa. I was like, okay, time up, I got to go. And we moved here in December 2007. I started working with URS Corporation. In that time, I did my lead certification, my project manager certification, PMP. And today I'm here. So it's been 6 years, and that's been journey. Now switching to the second part of my speech, which is close, which is education and my family. Basically, when I was growing up, my father, he spent it from childhood. He was the only thing he did for us. He worked all day, he come, and he start teaching us. By the time I went to the kindergarten, I was prepared for the 2nd grade. And with all, we are 8, I told you, we are 4 brothers, 4 sisters, but all of them, 3 engineers, 2 doctors, and 1 is PhD, and 1 is completing her 3rd master degree. So that's, and I could continue on, but I think red light telling me, okay, I got to go. Thank you very much.